Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you all to Kozhikode, that's also known as the City of Sculptures. A city that has history and adventure entrenched in its veins with ties to Vasco da Gama. The adventurous spirit once again takes the yard in the EMS Corporation Stadium, and it is going to be amped up through the home side, Gokulam Kerala FC, who are all set to take on Rajasthan United Football Club as we prepare for match number 17. This is going to be an iconic evening where both the teams will definitely hope for the best of results. Gokulam Kerala will hope for climbing right up to the top of the points table with a win over Rajasthan United, wherein for Rajasthan United, a victory is definitely the need, the most dire need. That's the dressing room of Gokulam Kerala FC. The team members, Nili Padomo, Edu Bidia, Alex Sanchez, Komran Tusunov, they're going to play a very crucial role. And another man who's going to play a very crucial role in the sidelines is going to be Domingo Ramos Cabrera. He had talked at length ahead of the match. We'll listen to what he had to say.
They are very important because we need them for winning. No? If we want to get our objective along this season, our supporting are very, very important. So I would like to have a good performance give one present for them.
Well, you definitely heard the man himself, and that's the dressing room for Rajasthan United, who will be playing their third game away from home. And their coach Pushpender Kundu, in the last game, he's proven that his team are no pushovers or minnows to be taken for lightly. Let's see what he had to say ahead of this important fixture against the Malabarians.
GKFC is the only team who's strongest team. All the team are stronger. League just started, yes, for me and for my team, all the match are important. We are taking every team match by match, and as like we take last team, we take GKFC, and in the further teams who's coming for the next fixtures, we are taking them normal. And my boys are strong, and they are giving their more than 100% in the every training session. They are not feels me that they are already faced 2 defeat, and hopefully maybe this is our match where we can come bounce back, and once we come back into our rhythm, then we'll be unstoppable.
The optimism in his voice was very noteworthy. He talked about bouncing back, and definitely that is one spirit that has been exemplified by the young Yash Tripathi, who went on to smash a hat-trick in the last match to allow Rajasthan United fight back after trailing in the match, and that too trailing momentously. That's the starting 11 for Gokulam Kerala. Definitely 5 changes to the side. Komran Tusunov, Shrikuttan, Justin Emmanuel, Abdul Hakku, and Abhijit K has come in. This is how they line up. Definitely Komran and Nili Padomo's pair up front, bolstered by the presence of Edu Bidia. The sensational midfielder will be crucial to Gokulam Kerala's aspirations of trying to find that top spot in the points table. For Rajasthan United, though, they also have a couple of changes. We'll quickly try and introduce you to the playing 11 of the sides. This was the team just warming up. And of course, they will like to bring that same fighting spirit that they showed in the last game, and hope to secure at least a point. They are still to register that point. I think Pushpender Kundu very rightly captured the essence of fight backs. That's how they line up today. The two changes include Raghav Gupta and Nongklaw coming in, wherein Hardik Bhatt has taken a back seat. He'll be in the subs, wherein Ibrahim Moro was handed over the marching orders. Richard Gadze once again spearheading the unit, and Go Cookie, Yash and Raghav will play the central midfield role. And to take you further, well, the match officials for the day, Tanmoy Dhar being the referee, Shomnath Banerjee and Bishu Dash are the assistant referees. Akash Kumar Mehta is the fourth official. And to tell you further about today's match and how it is going to unfurl at the EMS Corporation Stadium, I have alongside me my co-commentator, Niladri Sen. A very good evening, Niladri. And how do you think can this match shape up ahead of us?
Well, good evening, Rohit. Good evening, viewers. Well, that's a spectacular view of the Kozhikode EMS Stadium. And as you all remember, Gokulam Kerala did start at Manjeri last season, and then midway into the season they shifted to this stadium. It's quite large, quite beautiful, and there was a bit of a renovation going on as well. So Kozhikode Stadium is the home team, and interestingly, Gokulam Kerala and Rajasthan United Football Club are playing their fifth game, and they are playing at the fifth venue. They never played in the same venue twice, as the first time they met was in the Kalyani Stadium, and then they met at the Naihati Bankimanjali Stadium. That was 2021-22 season, when the players had to be in the bio bubble. As you can see, the two teams coming onto the ground. And then last year, the first match was played at Manjeri Stadium. As I was saying, that it was the home ground for Gokulam Kerala initially, and then Rajasthan United played the second match, and that was in their home, and that was not really the home, but that was in New Delhi, Ambedkar Stadium. So 4 venues, and this is the fifth match, and this is the fifth venue. So they are really testing different venues, but Gokulam Kerala have tested more victories. In fact, Rajasthan United have never tested any victory against Gokulam Kerala. The Malabarians have had the upper hand, as they have won 3 of the 4 matches, and 1 match was drawn. That was the first encounter at the Kalyani Stadium. That was way back in March 2022. So the two teams being introduced to the guests, and Gokulam Kerala flaunting the red jersey, and Rajasthan United Football Club are in all white. Jefferson is the captain, and he is introducing his players to the guests.
Well, of course, very nicely pointed out, a constant change of venues for Rajasthan United. They have been playing away from home on the trot, so being the side, I mean, of course, they are not debutants in I-League, but if we go by the stature, they are fairly new in terms of the number of years played in this I-League campaign vis-a-vis their counterparts. So, of course, for Pushpender Kundu, this is a challenge that they are all set to take on, and they are not going to bend down under the caution. Now, heading to the Malabarians, of course, this is going to be a crucial challenge. They will really like to clinch a victory against Rajasthan United Football Club to live up to their lofty aspirations. The likes of Komron Tusunov replacing Alejandro Sanchez, who has been in sensational form. He scored 3 goals already, but today I am sure that Domingo Cabrera, he must have had a change of minds, considering that just to shuffle things up, just to shake things up early on, because Komron Tusunov, he got a bit more game time in the last match, came around that 60th minute. So vis-a-vis the first game where he came around that 80th minute mark, that was drawn by Gokulam Kerala against newcoming Intakashi. Today, though, the stands aren't exactly heaving and swirling as we always see. They are kind of a chock-a-block stadium at the EMS Corporation. But then again, considering the fact that today is a weekday, maybe that is one of the reasons why the fans have not really flocked the stands in numbers. But once again, if we talk about the fans in these areas, make no mistake, Kerala has once again been raking off massive numbers, whether it's Manjappara for Kerala Blasters or the Malabarians for the Gokulam Kerala. It has always been sensational.
Yeah, of course, and Gokulam Kerala have been champions twice, in 2021-22 and in 2021, and on both occasions the players had to be in bio bubble. As you know, the league 2020-21 started after the pandemic, And in fact, there was a lot of caution, and the players played in Kolkata and in the suburbs in Kalyani and in Naihati Stadium. And on both occasions, Gokulam Kerala won, and last year they were just not in the championship contention as Round Glass Punjab and Trinity Deccan took the first two slots, and Gokulam Kerala came third, and they were just a bit behind Round Glass and Trinity Deccan. But this time they started with a bang. They won both matches, and rather they won one match and they drew another. The first match was a draw against Takashi, and then they had a comfortable victory against Neroka 4-1. And they're coming after that big victory to this match. On the other hand, as Pushpender Kundu said, this is they have been defeated, but this is just the beginning of a long leg. So Rajasthan United went down to Real Kashmir and then went down to Delhi FC Fighting 3-4, and they are playing the third match, and that's the third away match for them. Gokulam Kerala, on the other hand, are playing the third match at home. So that will be a home advantage for Gokulam Kerala, and at the same time Rajasthan will really have nothing to lose, because Gokulam Kerala will definitely start as favourites.
Undoubtedly, also if you take a closer look at the bench strength of both the sides, they've got excellent bench as well. Gokulam Kerala, the likes of Saurav, the likes of Johnson Singh, Boba Aminu is not starting today. He is going to be on the bench. So Rishad, Boba Aminu, Nofal, Alejandro Sanchez, and of course Shijin, who's not playing today. And that they are the ones who were to look out for. But again, other than them as well, the likes of Sentamil, the likes of Abhilash Paul under the woodwork, they are pretty experienced names. And this is the bench for Rajasthan United Football Club. We've also got big names, P. Victor, the Brazilian, bringing the Selecao flavor, the likes of William Neshial. And here we go. It is Gokulam Kerala who gets us underway from the right to the left, wherein Rajasthan United will be holding their fort from the left to the right. A short pass to kickstart proceedings, and let's see which team draws first blood, or at least gets the rifles and the snipers in position to leave their opposition in a bit of agony.
So Gokulam Kerala players enjoying first bit of possession as Salam Ranjan Singh, the man from Manipur, passes it back to the keeper. Haku is back in place of Nidhi Krishnan, in fact, and Sri Kuttan is back in place of Naufal. Remember, Sri Kuttan scored the first goal in the last season against Rajasthan United as a good-looking pass. This can be dangerous, but Emmanuel not able to control, but he will get a corner very early in the match. And this is only the second minute. Look at that. And that was the first bit of attack, and a hasty clearance there at the cost of a corner. That is Amritpal Singh doing the defending. So we have to wait and see whether Gokulam Kerala can score early, as Nili, the Spaniard, is about to take the corner. The first bit of goal mouth action in this match at Kozhikode. It's Gokulam Kerala with the corner. As many as 3 red shirts inside the 6-yard circle, a 6-yard box in fact. And Nili still waiting for his players, and in comes the in-swinger, and it goes harmlessly over the goal line. So the first opportunity for Gokulam Kerala goes a-begging.
Justin Okoa Emmanuel was pivotal in the last game as well. This ability of him to be deployed in that left wing, to come and come close from that left wing, that cut back ability that he's got, the flair of trying to muscle past defenders. I think that is what makes him sensational. Here's a chance for Kerala, but quickly snatched away by Rajasthan United. I think Rajasthan this can be a good chance. However, they are outnumbered there and also somewhat outmuscled. So a throw in though in favor of Rajasthan United to go Kuki, who will just let his teammates do the talking in terms of the throw in. And once again in the frame is Chunga. Chunga was sensational in the last match. Gokulam Kerala, they are somewhat almost insurmountable in their own half, and at the same time they are playing this match in their yard. So that kind of doubles up their advantage. Salam Ranjan Singh, a very experienced name in Indian football. Edobedia in the last match started extremely deep and then started making grounds, went forward, and eventually that is the role that Domingo Cabrera has kind of assigned to him. Don't really go up looking for goals. Be out there, look for opportunities, look for creating space. That is nice formational football there from Gokulam Kerala.
Abdul Haku is in for Amino Baba, in fact. Media with a long ball. And that was Safi, in fact, not able to get the ball. And this time it will be a free kick in favor of Rajasthan United Football Club.
A bit of a push from the back there. The referee quickly pointing out that that is not really accepted. Dario da Silva Jr., he was decent in the first match, but the second game though, he struggled to find his rhythm. He was substituted in the 68th minute. Didn't really do much. Here's a chance for Rajasthan United. And one particular strong point for Rajasthan United is until they concede, they are a team to watch out for, but every single time they have conceded that opening goal, things have really looked bleak. And initially those 5 to 10 minutes after conceding that goal, they are very shaky, flakier than even the crispiest of dishes. Here's a chance for Gokulam Kerala. Justin once again in the thick of things. Here's an opportunity brewing from the right. There comes the cross. Nili Padomo was there in the mix, but not exactly where he should have in order for the desired destination for the ball to arrive.
Amritpal Singh now initiating a quick breakaway move for Rajasthan. And this is Chunga inside the penalty box. This can be dangerous. That's a decent pass. Will that be a shot? Oh, that was intercepted there. That was Richard attempting that shot on goal. Meanwhile, Nam, still the white shirts controlling the ball, as we have seen Rajasthan United fighting pretty well in the last match against Delhi FC. Another good looking move inside the penalty box. That was Junior, just not able to hold on. One touch too many over there. And then now quick counter attack from Emmanuel Justin here. Here's Amritpal in front. Emmanuel doing well to find Kamran Tosanov. And this can be dangerous. Nearly with the shot attempting. Just can't get a shot. There's a long ranger though, missing the target. So a good build-up from the Malabarians, but finally could not find a target.
Still a build-up indeed. Waited for the passes. And most importantly, what they did well in this occasion was knitted the passes all right. And we're just 6 minutes in the game. This is already an open match. Both the teams kind of going for each other's throat. And just to give you a reminder, I think even you would know, this round has been the round of giant killers. Srinidhi Deccan went down. And even yesterday we witnessed how Real Kashmir was slain by Churchill brothers in their very own backyard. So with that being said, will Gokulam Kerala be the third gigantic team to fall in this round, or is it going to be, or are they going to break the sequence to clinch the bragging rights? Only time shall reveal it all, but it's really good to see both the teams in action. Richard Gadze a lot more active today, the Ghanaian international. He's played for Ghana, though for just a solitary game, but nonetheless donning the threads of your country can be massive for you at any point in time. Ed Obedia, the engine room for Gokulam Kerala, operating from pretty deep of a juncture, deeper than he was playing in the last game. And that's a lovely setup there by Emmanuel. And here comes the captain, Shrikuttan. There comes another lovely cross opportunity, nicely laid down, looking for shooting space. Goes to Nili Perdomo, who takes the shot on the turn, but slightly fragile there. Could have been a better opportunity had that shot taken from inside the box. Not really able to maintain the balance. And on the turn shots are pretty difficult always.
Absolutely, and there was a chance for Comron Tusanov. He did get the ball inside the penalty box. And this time it was a free kick. It is a free kick. In fact, it was a foul from Shahif. This is the man who has been pulled up for free kick. Lucky there not to be booked. So Rajasthan United Football Club playing pretty well, as Rohit rightly pointed out, that many so-called big teams playing at their backyard have been humbled by the teams which started as underdogs. We've seen the Aizawl FC defeating Srinidhi Deccan, and even Real Kashmir going down yesterday at their backyard. Real Kashmir have always been very strong playing in Srinagar. Last year they were way ahead of others and they played back-to-back home matches. So it's always an advantage to play at home. And can Gokulam Kerala take advantage of that? As Nili comes in, that's a good ball pass. Will he get the ball back? No, he doesn't. Good defending from Rajasthan.
Bit of a slip up there, allowing Gokulam Kerala to clinch the possession in their advantage. That is nicely done. Trying to come all the way from the back there, Nitin Krishna using that right wing. That is probably one of the reasons why Domingo Cabrera has deployed Justin Okoye. He's a player who's always explosive, and most importantly, he takes a lot of workload. We're already seeing him changing the flanks pretty frequently, and whenever particularly your forward keeps on being ubiquitous up there, it's always difficult to tame him. That's another lovely ball, a chance for Justin. This can be a goal scoring chance, wonderfully controlled, looking around for some space and help. There comes the shot, could have been trouble. However, danger still not over. Sensational bit of defending there from the big man, Jefferson de Oliveira, almost pulling off a goal line save, defending the citadel of Rajasthan United at the expense of one of their own players.
Look at that save, lovely save, but that was not a comprehensive clearance. The ball was still hovering around. And finally,
I think just what Oliveira did was that clearance. While he was clearing that one, he had to stretch his feet up, and his stud went on to hit Sachin Jha in the back of his neck. Let's just hope that that is all right, because ideally these areas, your head, the back of your head, your neck, they are extremely sensitive areas.
absolutely.
So, concussion tests may be even in progress, going by the latest regulations of FIFA.
Of course, and the referees will not take any risk whatsoever, so everybody's waiting for Sachin Jha, the Rajasthan United goalkeeper, to get up and resume. We all hope that the injury is not that serious. Well, Gokulam Kerala are now opening up the goal mouth of Rajasthan United. Good defending from the Rajasthan defenders, but still we have to say that Gokulam are showing promise early in the match, and the way they're attacking, well, they can definitely score early on in the match. So far, Gokulam Kerala have scored as many as 6 goals. They have conceded 3, and Rajasthan United, on the other hand, have scored 3 and conceded 6.
That's another high boot there, catching Justin Emmanuel Okoye. Once again, you really can't keep him out of the play. He's everywhere. He's started off as a forward, but it's really good to see that he's just not all about his shooting flair or not about that physical presence. He's always involved in the game, and the fact that he's coming down, he's helping the midfield of Gokulam Kerala, eases up the work of Komron Tusunov and Edu Bidia as well. Edu Bidia is another absolute what would I say, steam-fueled engine out in the midfield, and he never stops. He simply never stops, whether it's the long balls, whether it's the ground passes. You never know. It's going to be Edu Bidia once again, chipping it forward. He does that well enough. Nicely strewn opportunity, but Sachin Jha, he's a pretty tall guy, will collect it without breaking a sweat.
So no problem for the Rajasthan defence. Once again, a very good lob inside the penalty box. Srikuttan's head was well negotiated by the keeper on that occasion. But Gokulam Kerala once again attacking, this time through Komran Tusunov. That's a good looking pass inside the penalty box. Back pass there. This is Shahif.
Nice forward ball there. Gokulam Kerala, though not really able to control. So yes, a bit of contrasting football now at both ends. Initially Rajasthan United wanted to have a taste of glory as well. And one particular man to watch out in their echelons will be Chunga. I mean, do not go by his stature. He's a live wire altogether in the Rajasthan United wings. He really brings the fire, speed and fury to the flanks. Now, with that being said, football is not a one-man game. I mean, you can be a one-man army if you're Lionel Messi. But if you aren't, of course, you'll need some help, some assistance. Another long ball coming in. But good to see that the Rajasthan United defense is standing extremely tall, even though we are still to see the big guns of Gokulam Kerala's striking unit. They've got the likes of Alejandro Sanchez, they've got the likes of Centamil, and of course, Rishad to join their team later.
Yes, of course, there have been a few changes in the first 11 of Gokulam Kerala. As Srikuttan is operating from the right, trying to get the ball, but he can't control. The ball falls to the white shirts once again. Srikuttan does intercept, but can't control. The ball goes out to play once again for a throw-in in favour of Rajasthan. As Surajit Singh Negi with the ball, and he'll be throwing it in. The man from Mumbai, who's played for Bank of India, Air India and Kekre FC.
This is going to be a long throw in here, quickly taken. We have seen a lot of long throws. In fact, yesterday as well, Real Kashmir, Real Kashmir was beaten by the long throw. It was Real Kashmir who was banking upon the likes of Mohammad Hamad to deliver the long throw and get themselves some set pieces. But Churchill scored the first goal through a long throw where there was absolute chaos, which eventually turned out Carlos Lomba went on to poke the ball into the back of his own net, eventually resulting in an own goal. Kind of controlled action now, not really amping up the tempo here, the Malabarians. They are happy to sit back, they are happy to defend. But it's really good to see that they are keeping their formation intact. Their defense is still not being invoked into action. Here's a chance for Gokulam Kerala to run down the midfield there. Abhijit playing it all the way back to Nidhin Krishna, back to Abhijit. Abhijit looking for some space. Plays it again. It's good formation, just keeping the shape intact, which is very, very crucial in terms of football, because if your defensive shape is intact, I think it becomes easier for your midfield as well when you're going forward.
Yeah, of course, and at the moment Gokulam Kerala are enjoying much more possession compared to their opponent, and also they're controlling the midfield. Look at that once again. No much of pressure applied by the white shirts, as Rohit was pointing out, that the defense of Gokulam Kerala are yet to be tested as Komran Tusunov comes up. He finds Edu Bidia, and this is Srikuttan now. Gokulam shapes to the right, Srikuttan, and Srikuttan's centre goes too wide, but then the white shirts can't control either, so that will be a throw-in, a gifted throw-in. Komran Tusunov, the man who came to India in 2019, joined Green and Maroon Brigade as Kamran Tursunov takes a shot himself. There was no room. Edvedia back to Kamran Tursunov, just trying to play a wall there. But good defending once again by the white shirts. So after 17 minutes, the score still reads Gokulam Kerala Football Club 0, Rajasthan United Football Club 0.
You're talking about Kamran Tursunov. Yes, he joined Mohun Bagan in that 2019 campaign where they went on to win the I-League. And that is where he showcased the beauty of football that he brings in. He's not just one of those foreigners. That is a foul though. And it looks like Francisco, in fact not Francisco, it was Dario da Silva Jr. who was brought down. And yeah, talking about Kamran Tursunov, he's someone who believes in the beauty of the game. And if you remember in the 2019 campaign against Real Kashmir, I think there was a 15 or 16 pass goal that Mohun Bagan scored. And that went on to be given away, or in fact called as the goal of the tournament, just because of the beauty. That's a lovely ball. Here's a chance. Chunga firing that. However, the referee has to disagree with Chunga. The flag's gone up, so Gokulam Kerala will have a sigh of reprieve. But once again, if you allow Chunga to do all these tricks and trades of his, those shenanigans up his sleeves are very overwhelming for any side of this tournament.
Once again, Chunga being gifted there. He takes a shot from distance. Not a bad attempt at all. Testing the Gokulam keeper, Devangsh. Look at that shot once again. Shot from distance. The ball deeping, and that was well saved at the end by the man from Uttar Pradesh, Devangsh Dabas. He started playing for Punjab FC and then went to Kashmir to play for Lone Star Kashmir, and then went down south to play for Chennai FC. At the moment he's still down south playing for the Malabarians as another attack initiated. Emmanuel, can he get the ball? No, he can't. The ball goes out to play, but that will be a throw-in for Gokulam Kerala. Yes, you were talking about 2019 and that match that was played in Srinagar, and that was played, if you remember, that was played at noon, and Norem scored that goal, all-important goal, and that was and meanwhile Kamran Tursunov takes the shot, and we're talking about Kamran Tursunov in fact, and Kamran Tursunov straight away in action, and he gets a corner as well. He's a very dangerous footballer, and he really played so well in that particular season, pairing well with Beitia and Baba Diawara and Norem, and that match was the turning point of that particular season, and from then Mohun Bagan practically did not lose anything. In comes the corner, headed away though. Danger still not averted as Emmanuel goes to the right. Will he cross? He has Kamran Tursunov. He tries to play a wild pass. That's well dealt with though. And now it's Lunkin. Tries to get the ball out, but once again Gokulam Kerala players get the ball. This is a good looking attack. Well, did be a shot. The woodwork denying Gokulam Kerala the first goal. What a good setup, what a good shot. Unfortunately for Gokulam, look at that once again.
Sensational stuff once again. Kamran Tursunov, the chief architect, the conductor of Gokulam Kerala's rampaging orchestra, and that could have been trouble straight away. Dario da Silva Jr., he's down, he'll need some attention, but what a start for Kamran Tursunov. That is why it's understandable after the first two games where he was initially introduced into the game just to have that subtle flavor of his. Today he is blazing. The Tajikistan flavor, the Tajikistan midfield maestro has been absolutely sensational. You know, he is one of those players who will not really appear to be very imposing, very towering. He won't eclipse you all day long. But he is one of those players who are very crucial to any team's midfield. He is actually someone who resembles the likes of Luka Modric, because again, Luka Modric is not someone whom you would be very scared of in your team, but if he is there in the opposition, you have to be always watchful, because they are very willy customers. They knit together those small passes and they knit them with such precision. Alongside that, another big strength of Comron is that his positional awareness, that is impeccable. And that is exactly what makes him one of the chief architects of Gokulam Kerala's brilliant attack up front. Now he's up there from the left, trying to go for a bit of step over. That's a lovely knuckle ball. A chance here, but Nili Perdomo, his shot goes begging. That was another sensational opportunity.
A lovely build-up, and what a good delivery that was inside the penalty box. The finishing was not there, and he does apologize. Nili, the Spaniard who played for Barcelona B, and Levadio Kos. Many players are there who have experience playing for European clubs, who are featuring in both the teams here. And Gokulam Kerala will remember that 2020-21 last match, the final match that was played against Trau. They won that handsomely to win the I-League for the first time. And had Trau won that, then they would have won the I-League. So that was almost a final. And unfortunately for Trau, Komran Tusanov was not there. He was busy with national duty, as Salam Ranjan Singh finds the clearance. And that was the match where Trau did score first through Vidyasagar Singh, but then Gokulam scored goals galore to finally make it look very comfortable in the end. There were as many as 3 teams which could have won, and even the next season Gokulam Kerala also had a match with Mohammedan Sporting that turned out to be a decider. Gokulam Kerala did win back-to-back I-League seasons, but last time they had to be satisfied with the 3rd place. This time they've started well, and they will definitely look to go up the ladder, and to do that, they need a win today, and they need a win against Rajasthan United, the team which have lost the first 2 matches but not without a fight. And look at that once again. But meanwhile, Gokulam Kerala are back with Emmanuel, who is getting free, takes a shot that can be dangerous. Nili was there. Komran Tusanov now, and he loses out though, and the referee will blow his whistle as well. Look at that.
That would have been a phenomenal goal. I think Nili once again was very clear. That clarity in Nili's mind allowed him to tee up Komran Tursunov. Unfortunately, Komran Tursunov exactly wasn't in the place from where he could unload the belter. He had to take the shot on the move. Always difficult, but it's really good to see that Nili Perdomo was having his clarity. And once again, Justin Emmanuel Okoye, what a match he's having. He had a sensational 10 minutes in the last game. This time the goalkeeper kind of gave it away to Nili Perdomo, and Rajasthan United, they had to push that panic button. Once again, Justin plays it down the far right. Nicely controlled, looking for more help. And now teed forward. There comes the cross. Komran Tursunov slightly away from it. And it looks like the alarm bells are ringing louder than ever for Rajasthan United. And if they are not able to regroup themselves early, I think Gokulam Kerala, they are already sniffing blood on the waters. And the fact that Rajasthan still hasn't beaten them, that will add more salt to their wounds.
Yes, of course, and the way Gokulam Kerala are playing, well, it seems that they can score any time. In the last few minutes, Gokulam Kerala have dominated, and it has been almost a one-sided affair. Rajasthan United just doing the defending. A long ball here. Look, no support there for Richard, which is why the ball once again comes to Rajasthan penalty box. No problem this time around, as no red shirt. Disturbing, but look at the way he's taking his time. He's trying to slow down the proceedings, because at the moment Gokulam Kerala are having the rhythm that they wanted.
Absolutely. I mean, they're playing a pretty high-paced game. So Rajasthan United, I think they are doing the right thing, because when you are unable to match your opposition in terms of speed and firepower, I think the right thing to do is just slow the tempo down, try and control that. That is a poor giveaway by Edu Bedia. Richard Gadze can be on a way for a shooting chance and rams it straight at the defensive wall. And now Gokulam Kerala will have something to talk about. Can they get the ball? It doesn't really look like. Throw in favor of Rajasthan United, takes it quickly. The last time these two teams met, Rajasthan United came the closest to winning that game. Bektor scored for Rajasthan in the 9th minute, but it was in the 90th minute that saw, after in fact Rajasthan United went a man down in the 89th minute, then in the 90th minute the penalty was scored by Gokulam Kerala to make it 1-1, and eventually in the 98th minute Gokulam Kerala went on to bag the bragging rights, and that was from Sergio's brace himself. So with that being said, this tells you that this game will probably also head down the wire, and the kind of football that both the teams have played, of course Gokulam Kerala has dominated this game, but at the same time Rajasthan United's defense has been pretty resolute. So it's kind of those times. That's another lovely bit of work there. Komran Tusunov sets up. There comes the cross straight to Sachin Jadhav, who stands tall. So at the moment, we still await for that opening goal of the evening.
Well, you were talking about Rajasthan United being a man down. Well, they were man down, they were main down in all the matches that they played against Gokulam so far. Well, in the first match last year, we'll come to that later on, as this can be dangerous. Oh dear, Emmanuel Justin just had the goalkeeper to beat. But that was good goalkeeping in the end. The busiest man on the pitch at the moment is Sachin. Look at that. Very well defended. He wanted to place the ball to the legs of the keeper, but that wasn't to be. Good goalkeeping from the Rajasthan United player, Sachin Jha, who started with Sudeva Delhi, the under-18 team, and then went on to play for the senior team. Well, coming back to that main down, well, last year in the first match, Bethia was shown a red card. That was in added time, 99th minute of the match. And then when they came to when they went to Ambedkar Stadium to play their away match, Rentley was rather when they played their home match, Rajasthan United, Rentley got a red card, and that was on the 90th minute. And if we go back even a year further back, then we'll find that Gokulam Kerala had Rajasthan United had 2 red cards, playing their first ever match against this team, Gokulam Kerala. Umar Ramos and Anil Chawan were shown red cards. So, and the second match that they played in that season, Mauro Santos, the Argentine, got a red card. That was also at the 89th minute. So, in all the matches, Rajasthani United players were shown red card. Hopefully, today, nothing of that kind happens. So far, it has been a clean game of football. But we have seen Rajasthan defending and only defending. But Gokulam Kerala not able to find that all-important goal, as Srikuttan's pass well dealt with. Edu Bedia passes it back to Edu Bedia. Another attack to Kamran Tusunov. Salam Ranjan Singh. A lot of passes being played among the Gokulam players. They need to go to the attacking zone. At the moment, it's nearly loses out though.
Here's a chance for Richard Gadze. He's look for support. And you're talking about red cards, kind of tells you the desperation that Rajasthan United has to try and secure a victory. So when you start defending on all guns, when you park a bus, that is a lovely bit of ball. This can be a chance. However, not really the best of runs from Richard Gadze. You would expect better from an international player, somebody who's donned your nation's shreds. Of course, he's been better than the last games, but he's been more active, he's taking a bit more workload. But once again, with all being said and done, I think for Gokulam Kerala right now, they need someone who can finish And that is exactly where the likes of Alejandro Sanchez Lopez, their top goal scorer of the tournament so far with 3 goals, will be coming into the frame. He's someone who really takes a lot of workload, circles around and plays more as a withdrawal forward. So, of course, his inclusion into the side will be of essence. That's another long ball, plays it towards the far left. Nicely captured by Nili Perdomo. Nili Perdomo has also had a busy day in office. Now looking for a cross from the left. Here comes the cross! Komran Tosunov finds the back of the net as he rifles it straight down the center. Sachin Jha, who's had a wonderful evening until now, eventually has a blemish because the ball takes a deflection off his armpit and gets into the back of the net.
So finally, the most awaited moment for these fans. Gokulam Kerala's goal. Yes, as we were talking about, Gokulam Kerala could score any time, and that really happened on the 32nd minute of the match. After waves of attack, Gokulam Kerala score through none other than Komran Tosunov. Look at that, Nili's cross comes to Komran Tosunov and he takes a shot and finds the back of the net. Look at that shot once again. And we'll have another angle. And that's a lovely shot. Just a bit of a deflection, and that made things more difficult for the Rajasthan United keeper. But this man won't mind that, because he has scored yet again. He's joined Gokulam Kerala from Trau. He had 2 stints with Trau. Last year he was with Trau, and this time he has gone south to the Malabarians, and at the moment he's doing pretty well, exactly what he's expected to do. So Gokulam Kerala have gone up, and now Rajasthan United are attacking from the left. Can they equalize? Still a long way to go. Tripathi with that ball. Tripathi in fact scored a hat-trick in the last match, so he will be up in confidence, high in confidence. Once again he loses out to Srikuttam, and Srikuttam's pass doesn't fall to Emmanuel. The ball goes to the white shirts. Can Rajasthan bounce back in the match? I believe we have an injury. This is Tanmoy Dhar, an experienced referee. Hails from Kalyani of West Bengal. Yes, there is Davio Jr. who has been injured, and he will be attended, which is why the ball has been put out. So spectators are getting in. People are coming back from work and coming straight into this stadium, and more spectators are coming in, as you can see in the background, and they are enjoying, aren't they? They have come here to see their team win. At the moment their team is ahead and playing very well. So back to Sachin Jha, the man who has played pretty well this evening, but has conceded 1 goal. The goal has been scored by Komran Tosunov. Meanwhile, Chunga trying to get the ball. Well defended though. The ball goes out of play, and 9 minutes of regulation time left before half-time. Gokulam Kerala will surely try to increase their lead, and Rajasthan United will try to score that all-important equalizer.
But I believe Nandakumar Singh, in fact not Nandakumar, Domingo Cabrera, he's played a masterstroke by deploying the likes of Salam Ranjan Singh and Mohammad Shaif on the right, because they have kind of kept Chunga extremely silent, and Chunga is the nexus of all the attack creation that Rajasthan United does. He's somewhat being out-muscled, he's somewhat being out-physiqued as well, because two very big statures in the likes of Salam Ranjan Singh and Mohammad Shaif that has not been beaten until now. And when we're talking about the goal, definitely one name that needs to be mentioned is that of Justin Okoye. His off-the-ball movement in front of Sachin Jha, I think that kind of left the goalkeeper slightly bamboozled. So by the time he could throw his body, by the time he could get a clear vision of that shot, the damage was already done. So I think that is why off-the-ball movement is also critical. And Justin does it very brilliantly. Once again, look at Justin. Look at where he's come down. He started off as a striker. Look at Komron Tusunov as well. I think the idea for Domingos Cabrera in playing these two up front is because they can come down, they can take a lot of workload. So they are playing more as that 4-6-0 formation, which is very famous because Brazil at one point in time played it. However, it's not easy to execute such a formation because when the balls go up, I think they are shifting to a three-man forward line, and that is Nili Perdomo going all the way up front. Komron and Justin have always been present.
Once again, Gokulam Kerala trying to attack and attack through that man. Emmanuel. Komron Tusunov appeared extremely well with Srikuttam coming up with some deliveries from the right. Sachin Jha.
7 more minutes of regulation time to go. Rajasthan United, they should be looking forward to at least go back to the dressing room unscathed from here on. They shouldn't be conceding. That's a lovely ball, but slightly overpowered there. No real challenge for Devansh Dabas. An experienced name under the woodwork. And as you pointed out, he's played for quite a few sides. Of course, he's been manning the woodwork for a while now. That tells you that he's not just an eminent shot stopper, but his sweeping ability is also that makes him central to any team's defensive unit. Once again, Nili Perdomo. I think all the players of Gokulam Kerala has been well involved. That's a lovely bit of run there by Chunga. Once again, he keeps space for himself. Tells you the kind of gentry that Chunga brings into the mix. Here's an opportunity for Richard Gadze, but he has been crowded out by a melee of the Malabarians.
Yeah, this has been the story so far. Richard, whenever he is getting the ball, is heavily outnumbered. And that's very well defended once again. But this time, that will be a free kick. And a yellow card as well, shown to Salam Ranjan Singh. So the first booking of the match, Salam Ranjan Singh being shown the yellow card. And we hope that another red card doesn't come out today, because we have seen 5 red cards in the last 4 matches played between the two teams. That was a lovely move there, and push from behind, pushing to stop a goal-bound movement. That was Jefferson Oliveira, the Brazilian, the man who hails from Sao Paulo, being stopped there, not legally. And here's a free kick in a position of advantage. And there is a human wall already. Ton Moithor asking the players to stand in the right position. They need to go back further. Jefferson Oliveira ready with a free kick. The man who played for many clubs in Europe, in Italy, in Portugal, in Armenia. He has loads of experience. Can he take advantage of all his experience and score the equalizer today? Rajasthan United Football Club still trailing by a goal. Just before half-time, 4 minutes of regulation time left before the breather. Can Rajasthan equalize from this free kick? Jefferson Oliveira ready. There is a human wall. There is support up front for Jefferson as well. Everything's ready here. A bit of pushing and shoving. The referee doesn't like it. He wants things to be sorted out as Jefferson gets ready. Jefferson Oliveira gets ready with the free kick. In comes the free kick. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Equally well saved by the keeper. Good football all round. Look at that shot. He goes past the human wall. And what a brilliant save from Dibanj Dabas.
Flying like an eagle and ensuring the fact that his shot-stopping instincts were in place as well. Kept his eyes on the ball. That is what makes him such an experienced name. We were talking about how he can also be a crucial figure in the Gokulam Kerala unit. There comes the corner, another opportunity. Devansh once again now brimming with confidence steps up and punches the ball out of play at the expense of a throw-in.
He didn't take any risk whatsoever. Just punched it out. And we have to say it was a powerful punch. And he can surely get a chance in a volleyball team as well.
Nice short passes now being knitted by Rajasthan United. And plays it all the way back to Sachin Jha. Sachin Jha, he's had a busy evening all right. Except for that one blemish. He's been more or less pretty decent today. Nicely chipped out there into the stride, but it doesn't really look like Gokulam Kerala is going to give in that easy. The capitulation instinct has not really kicked in for them yet. I mean, in the first game, they were also brilliant and were almost assured of the bragging rights when Kashi kind of intervened in the last minutes with somewhat of a goal that was more of fortunate in the making, apologies. And in the second game, Gokulam Kerala showed their true class. And today as well, the way they have played, that has been sensational. This can be a chance for Rajasthan United. A nice square pass. And now plays it all the way to the left, looking around for some space. Dario Da Silva Jr. on the ball. Nicely tries to enter that mix. Controls the ball well enough. Bit of a push and shove as we head towards that lemon breather. I think, of course, the idea for Rajasthan United will be to restore parity. If not restoring parity, they will like to go into the tunnel with this scoreline intact.
Yes, of course, in the last few minutes, Rajasthan are playing well. And they're applying pressure. This is the man who needs to talk to his players in the breather. Maybe he has to go back to the board as well, as he gets 3 more minutes extra. And can Rajasthan score in that extra time of 3 minutes?
3 minutes of
Nadine
additional
Krishnan.
time.
And now, attack from the right. It's Kamran Tosanov. It's down to the right. Decent delivery there. But that was well defended. Let's go Kuku. Go Cookie, in fact. Lunkin Kongsai. The tackle was not good, says the referee. And that will be a free kick. Emmanuel Justin, the Nigerian. He's having a good day in office. Definitely, he has initiated a number of attacks from the left in particular. He's taken a few shots on target as well. The way Gokulam played in the first half, they could easily have scored more goals. And the credit has to be given to the Rajasthan United goalkeeper as well. Amritpal Singh doesn't find Chunga on that occasion. Edubadia, the Spaniard. It's back to Edubadia. He played for Barcelona B. Played for FC Goa as well. To start with in India as Emmanuel. Trying to find Nili on that occasion. A bit of a miscommunication.
Bit of a fancy attempt as well there by Nili Perdomo. Just going for that left foot of his instead of actually trying to carve a proper pass. We've seen footballers do it time and time again, and in modern day football, things like these, if you're able to control yourself, if you're able to control the aggression and belligerence, I think a lot can happen through that. You just need to believe in the kind of firepower that you have and the kind of prowess that you come to the game with. The captain of Rajasthan United produced a gem of a free kick a few moments ago. And now Rajasthan United just trying to keep the ball away from their own half. Here's a long ball, but there won't be any Gokulam Kerala player try and latch onto it.
Jefferson Oliveira, the Brazilian, with a long pass intended for Junior. He doesn't get it. The ball goes out of play, and that will be a throw-in for Gokulam Kerala, and that may well be the last bit of action. Or maybe we'll have some few more seconds left. Kamran Tosanov has gone to the right, as you can see. Srikuttam will be taking the throw-in. Gokulam Kerala inching forward with the throw-ins. Maybe this will be the last bit of action. Meanwhile, Nelly gets the ball. He crosses. That's a lovely opportunity. Oh my goodness me. Emmanuel Justin did have a chance to increase the lead before half-time, but that was not to be. He misses the target, and Tanmoy Dhar, the referee, blows his whistle for half-time. Look at that. That was such an opportunity. Could easily have been number 2 for Gokulam Kerala, but that was not to be. So the half-time score reads Gokulam Kerala 1, Rajasthan United 0.
Let's just start 60% ball possession for Gokulam Kerala. So of course they've dominated the game, 10 shots from them, 3 of them on target. 4 of them came from Rajasthan United, 2 of them on target, 9 fouls from Gokulam Kerala, just a couple of them from the men in white. 1 yellow card that has been shown to Salam Ranjan Singh. A couple of corners for Gokulam Kerala, a solitary one for Rajasthan United. Well, this has been an entertaining half, 10 shots coming all the way from the Malabarians. Kamran Tosanov took 4 of them, including that one goal that was powered right through the heart of that goal. Abhijit took a couple of them. Justin, once again, the live wire, and so is Nili Perdomo. They have both come in very good harmony to allow Gokulam Kerala to express themselves. This was 4 shots from Rajasthan United. Richard Gadze taking a couple of them. Chunga trying his luck from range as well, and Jefferson unloading that fiery free kick that went, or that was well saved by the goalkeeper Devansh Dabas. 9 fouls.
Kamran Tosanov with 2, Ranjan 2, Srikuttan 2, Justin 1, Nili 1, Shahib 1. And those were the places where those fouls were committed and free kicks conceded. Hopefully we are not going to see any more red cards, because the last 4 matches that these two teams played saw red cards, and all the red cards were shown to Rajasthan United players. Chungat was guilty of 1 foul, and Go Cookie, that's Lun Kim Kongsai, he fouled once. So only 2 fouls from Rajasthan United. It has been a clean match of football, but Gokulam Kerala are ahead, and they have gone into the break with a relief, as they have an edge over their opponent. This is the 3rd match that both the teams are playing. Gokulam Kerala have already won 2. Rajasthan have lost both the matches that they played earlier. So this is the highlights, the few moments that are worth seeing again in this match.
Well, as to say, the dawn shows the day. The dawn definitely showed the day for Gokulam Kerala, but not for Rajasthan United. That was kind of a pile driver taken. A sensational bit of work there by Jefferson Oliveira, who's been the solitary beacon of hope for Rajasthan United. And Gokulam Kerala, they have kept on knocking on the doors. Yeah, that was the foul. This was another lovely chance before Chunga could shoot. The flag went up, eventually dissuading him of the notion that he can go for it. That was another long ranger which was collected without breaking a sweat. And then Kamran Tosanov, who's been the heart, the apple of the eye for Gokulam Kerala in the first half. That was the goal though. Not the goal, in fact, that was the time when he rattled the woodwork from inside the box before another lovely knuckle ball came flying in. But Nili Perdomo couldn't take the chance. That was Justin. That was another definitely a great chance. Wonderfully cut back in. And then Nili Perdomo setting up Justin for another attempt. Wonderfully saved by the extended feet. And that is the moment of reckoning. That is the moment when Rajasthan United's kingdom came as Kamran Tursunov powering his way into the back of the net.
So that was the moment of the first half. The moment to enjoy if you are a Rajasthan supporter. And that was the only goal scored so far. Are we going to see more goals? Well, time will tell, and we have to wait for the second half. But this was the last bit of action, and Rajasthan United getting that free kick, and that was Jefferson Oliveira, as Rohit pointed out, was the only ray of hope for the Rajasthan team. He defended well, and he also took that very good free kick, but did not find the back of the net. So the half-time score reads: Gokulam Kerala Football Club 1, Rajasthan United Football Club 0. We'll be back with more action after the break. Stay tuned.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, after a fascinating half of football between Gokulam Kerala and Rajasthan United Football Club, we are all set to witness the final 45 minutes. What is going to be the culmination of this absolute swashbuckler that has seen Gokulam Kerala dominate this encounter so far. However, no matter the scoreline, no matter the lead in football, when one takes the yard, none of it matters when the score is just 1-0. For we know that it can change at any point in time. Attacking on your frame from the right to the left, dressed in their flamboyant whites, is Rajasthan United FC. Attacking on your frame from the left to the right, dressed in their signature red and black, is Gokulam Kerala. The Malabarians, if we may say. Devansh Dabas showing a bit of trickery there. Could have been trouble, in fact. He was invoking risk out there. And it looks like Justin will have to wait for his first share of possession. There's a free kick now going in favor of Rajasthan United. They'll take their time at the moment. Tonmoy Dhar, he's ruling this game with an iron fist. That's a nice ball. Richard Gadze does well to keep it at his feet. And now here's a turn for the Brazilian, Dario da Silva Jr. There comes the cross. Not really the best of crosses. Nili Perdomo comes all the way down. And that is exactly what has created a significant bit of difference here. Players on the field, Shahif, Ranjan, Edubidia, Abhijit, Justin, Shrikuttan. No changes so far. So both the teams starting exactly how they started that first half. Komron, Nili Perdomo. I think the formation out in the midfield, Nili Perdomo, Komron Tusunov and Edubidia supporting them from the back. That has been the key to glory for Gokulam Kerala. The game getting slightly physical. A couple of players going down here. Rajasthan United. Chunga, who's been kept extremely silent. Go Kuki of Rajasthan. In fact, it was Go Kuki actually who went down. Almost looks similar to each other. The captain of Gokulam Kerala. In fact, Rajasthan United. Apologies. Jefferson Oliveira created a pass. Edubidia with a long ball. Justin receives it. This can be a chance. Looking around for space. Sends it to the right. There comes the cross. Repelled away. And danger still looms large. Edubidia on the ball. Chips it towards the far left. However, Sachin Jha had his bases covered. Komron Tusunov quickly extending an acknowledgement to the gentry of the pass. Once again, that was a nice bit of work created there from Shrikuttan from the right. Nicely kept in play by Nidhin Krishna. And now Rajasthan United. First and foremost, they'll need to control the possession. The possession has been completely out of their favor. Here comes an opportunity, but then taken away, snatched away by Rajasthan United.
So Rajasthan now trying to get back in the match. And all they need to do at the moment is score that equalizer and get the first point in the season. They're yet to get a point as they have lost the first two matches. Look at that. That was Lumkin Kongsai. Go Cookie as he's known as. Meanwhile, another opportunity. And finally, the ball has been collected cleanly by the keeper. Sachin Jha has done pretty well today, but unfortunately, and look at that, good defending by Amritpal Singh on that occasion, not allowing the ball to go to Komron Tusunov. He was looking for his second goal. He's already scored one. Gokulam Kerala have won one match and have drawn another one. And that was Yash Tripathi going for that ball. Yes, Tripathi has scored a hat-trick in the last match against the Delhi Football Club. However, for a losing cause as Komron Tusunov comes in. Gives it to Nili. Emmanuel from the left. Can it be a goal? No. Emmanuel, in fact, waiting inside the penalty box. Look at that move once again.
looks like it was Shahif,
Shahif, yes,
who was running in, I guess. But brilliant run once again, speeding his way through the left wing. I think this is where Gokulam Kerala gets so dangerous. Here comes a lovely cross. Well defended. This can still be a chance for Rajasthan United. Eventually traded away for a throw-in.
And once again, that's Shahif. So he went for that overlap, went for an attack, and then came back in time to defend. And that's what is needed from the side back. As Richard this time can't control, and the ball once again falls to the red shirt.
Rajasthan United kind of lacking a leader who can actually make things happen for them. Jefferson Oliveira, he's been sensational in their defense. Yes, at times he's also come up for the overlaps. Here's a chance for Justin though, who comes in from the right up against the towering likes of Jefferson Oliveira. I think this is why Jefferson Oliveira, even with the thoughts of him trying to venture forward, trying to find something going in his favor, he's being pinned down time and time again by the trio of Justin, Comron and Neely Perdomo. Because if he hasn't been there every single time, the defense of Rajasthan United has opened up like a house of cards, falling in front of a fireball.
Absolutely, once again, Jefferson standing like a wall. But this time his clearance has come at the cost of a corner, as Edubedia is finding a bit of discomfort, I believe. As many as 3 red shirts, and Edubedia will be taking the corner. He will be swinging it in, and will try to get the second goal for Gokulam Kerala. They're already 1 up in this match. Edubedia with a corner. In comes the cross. And no red shirt though. Easy clearance. And now it's Chunga. He loses out. This can be dangerous. Emmanuel trying to find Comron Tursunov. And finally, that was well defended by Raghav Gupta, who did not feature in the first 11 in the last match. And that's a shot, but straight to the keeper. So once again, Gokulam Kerala have started in an attacking mode. Look at that shot. That's straight to the keeper. So the score still remains Gokulam 1, Rajasthan 0. This is Srikutam from the right. Will it cross? Yes, it does. As many as 3 white shirts. Eduberia with that shot, but nowhere near the target.
At the moment, the Malabarians, they're kind of shooting with all cannons out. But Rajasthan United, it's really good to see their defensive resolve hasn't really snapped under such immense cosh. Sachin Jha is now being paired alongside those defenders, and all of them coming together to defend against the might and fury of the Malabarians. And it is always going to be tough. Here's a chance, here's an opportunity for them. That's a nice ball. And foul. Richard Gansey brought down in a very cumbersome manner. Richard Gansey having a word there with Tonmoy Dhar. I think Edubedia a few moments ago, he was clutching on to his shoulders. He now looks alright though. And Gokulam Kerala will be hoping that nothing really has faced the likes of Edubedia. He's a sensational player ever since his arrival in the ISL. Here's a chance. Received well out on that left flank there. Surajit Singh now passes it on to Dario Da Silva Jr., who loses his footing. And a decent body shielding. Eventually a throw in favor of the Malabarians.
So once again, Gokulam Kerala initiating another attack. And there was some defending from Surajit Singh Negi. Finally, Chunga with a foul and another yellow card. So the second card. We hope that no red card comes out. Look at that. That was a strong challenge and a yellow card straight away from Tonmoy Dhar. He's an experienced referee from Bengal. He's done duty in the Calcutta Football League, and now he's doing duty in I-League. He was a regular last year as well, officiating in different matches of the I-League.
Here's a chance for Rajasthan United to get the ball rolling here. Square pass. Trying to use the wings in their advantage. Their captain has come all the way up, Jefferson Oliveira. In fact, it was Dario da Silva Jr. And another yellow card is out. It looks like this time Justin has been booked. He's had a brilliant game so far, but not really the best of tackles. I think he had to take a call because Dario da Silva Jr., he was kind of breaking free. Edu Bedia just trying to tell him, you're bringing out the card way too many times. Maybe just calm things down slightly.
So already 3 cards have been shown. The yellow card has been shown twice to 3 different players. The second one to the same player will invite a red. So the players need to be cautious about that. As Raghav Gupta is ready with the free kick. Can Rajasthan come back in the match? In comes the free kick, a decent one, but headed away there. And headed away at the coast of a corner. That is Haku with that header. Abdul Haku, who is playing in place of Amino Baba. Amino Baba was in the first 11 in the last match. That Gokulam won handsomely. Meanwhile, corner taken. Another cross comes in. Once again, another clearance, and that will be another corner. So back-to-back corner for Rajasthan United Football Club. They're applying pressure. Let's see if they can convert.
A bit of chaos, a bit of frenzy altogether now in the Gokulam Kerala boxes. Rajasthan United keeps on knocking on the doors. This time a very low corner. Another corner in fact, and it looks like that's kind of incessant pressure on the Gokulam Kerala. That's a 4th corner for Rajasthan United in the evening. Here it comes, floated into the mix. Corner number 5. We're still not done here. The ball will keep on floating into the mix, and Rajasthan United keeps on getting blessed one chance after the other. This time a short corner taken. Opportunity was knocking on the doors, but very well cleared away by Gokulam Kerala. And just before when they thought that they can break, Rajasthan United has the ball back. There comes the shot. Devans Dabas almost seems insurmountable today. Standing tall under the woodwork. This time though, throwing himself onto the carpet and pulling off a crucial save.
And that was a lovely shot, and equally good save there from the keeper. So Rajasthan United now coming back in attack. They need to keep on attacking more and keeping Gokulam Kerala defenders busy. Meanwhile, another one. Chunga with that shot. Just missing the target. The ball going over the crossbar. And this is what they need. More and more attack. Chunga, the man from Mizoram, look at that. Just helping himself with that inside dodge. But unfortunately for him, he can't keep the ball on target. Haku. Edubedia.
Being honest, Chunga, that can be another lovely chance. Gokulam Kerala on the lookout for some shooting space. There it comes, takes the deflection and will go out for a corner. We witnessed 4 back-to-back corners at the other end, and it looks like it's going to be a corner fest here at the EMS Corporation Stadium. And there comes the most anticipated change. The most prolific marksman in the likes of Gokulam Kerala will be making his way to the center as Komron Tusunov goes out, welcoming their captain Alejandro Sanchez Lopez, also their highest scorer of the campaign so far. Here comes Alexis Sanchez, of course, a big name. In fact, Alejandro Sanchez, Alex Sanchez is what we are calling him. Here's a chance for Gokulam Kerala to try and double that cushion, get some breathing space. There comes a curling corner. Alejandro Sanchez straight into the ball. Oh, that would have been a goal in the very first second. What a sensational bit of touch there. Wonderfully brought down. Look at the footballing acumen used. He went for an outswinger from that range, keeping in mind that the ball usually takes a dip in its dying ember.
And so it's almost an action replay on the other end, another corner. So back-to-back corners for this time for Gokulam Kerala, and Edubedia will take that corner. So the first touch was a magnificent one from the substitute Alex Sanchez. Edubedia with another in-swinger and another header, and that's a goal. So it's a second goal for Gokulam Kerala, and who else than the new man Alex Sanchez scoring that. So he had two touches, one was almost a goal and the second one a goal. So what a change and what a moment for this man. Alex Sanchez scores the second goal for Gokulam Kerala. Gokulam Kerala 2, Rajasthan United 0.
A thumping header from the incoming Spaniard has sent the crowd, has erupted the crowd into an explosion of raptures. Why not? Wonderfully taken corner by Edubedia. It felt like that had a GPS in that. Headed straight away for Alejandro Sanchez, and that man doesn't misses from point blank range. No wonder he's found his target straight up. That is why he continues to be the leading goal scorer. A very silent celebration from Edubedia, but Alejandro Sanchez, he doesn't believe in modesty. For him, it's the roar of the lion, and he's done it sensationally well.
So this happens to be Alex Sanchez's third goal in as many matches. Meanwhile, another foul and a bit of pushing and shoving. And Don Maidor hopefully will deal with the situation, and the players just losing their cool a bit. The Gokulam Kerala players need to maintain their calm because they are up by a couple of goals. So Alex Sanchez scored the first goal for Gokulam Kerala this season. That was against Intakashi. However, Gokulam Kerala did not win that match, and in the second match, Alex Sanchez scored a couple, one of them from a penalty. So this is his fourth goal. In fact, it's not the third, but the fourth goal that he scored in 3 matches.
Yeah, he's extremely electric when it comes to shooting. And more importantly, we were talking about him carrying that workload on his shoulder.
So once again, the yellow card is in the hand of Ton Moidor. We have to see who will be shown the yellow card, because Gokulam Kerala players are there, and he's perhaps going to show someone in the red jersey that.
So it looks like Richard Gadze has been given the booking there, and that is why he's protesting. That's the first yellow for Rajasthan United. He's brought down Edubedia. Of course, Edubedia is not really a tough man to contend with. He's someone who's extremely wily and mercurial. He keeps on going around as if he's having no nonsense at all. But at the same time, you would know. And eventually, the colors of Gokulam Kerala, just one of the colors of their jersey. When they practice though, they come out in those colors. The flamboyant fluorescent. You'll see those balloons in the stands. And as you pointed out, the stands are slowly filling in. Gokulam Kerala now coming all the way from the left. Nicely strewn forward. Alejandro Sanchez, advantage has been played Well received there by Justin, who sends it into that central channel. Edubedia looking for some space. Initially fancied a shot, but well done there by Rajasthan United as they drive forward.
A quick counter-attack initiated by Junior. Another yellow card this time, so a flurry of yellow cards now from the referee.
Yeah,
That
kind
was-
of surprising, in fact.
Yeah, that movement the referee reckoned was a goal-bound movement, so he just flaunted the yellow. It's now difficult to maintain the count of the yellow cards. A number of yellow cards, and the players need to be very cautious. A second yellow will invite a red straight away. Rakab Gupta's pass. Chunga can't collect. The ball comes back to the Rajasthan territory, where Amritpal Singh collects the ball, finds Jefferson Oliveira. He has been terrific today. Meanwhile, Emmanuel from the left. Can he get inside the penalty box? Can't keep his balance though, as Rakab Gupta gets a loose ball, finds Chunga. And he tried to find Richard, but Richard once again heavily guarded. He's either guarded heavily or very often he is finding himself outnumbered and without any support. Once again the whistle has been blown. Fortunately, no yellow card this time.
Yeah, it's almost turning out into a challenge for us as well. Every single time the referee reaches his pocket, and like we're not exactly sure whether it's a whistle or the card that's going to come out. So yes, at the end of the day though, it's good to see that no yellow card, but medical attention of course being dished out right now. And Gokulam Kerala, they definitely have the upper hand and they are playing with their tails up. This man in the frame, Nili Perdomo, what a game he's had. And Alejandro Sanchez, it looks like they will have to bring in a substitution. The fans flocking in numbers. The coach just having a quick look at what can be the possible substitutions that can be brought in. This man in the frame on the right, Jefferson D. Oliveira. If someone can get Rajasthan United back, it has to be the Brazilian marksman or the defender, but he's also turned out to be the marksman as well.
Absolutely. The man from Sao Paulo is very tall. 6'4" is his height, and he's standing tall as well. So both literally and figuratively. Jefferson Oliveira is standing tall today. He's defending quite well, and also helping his attackers, taking free kicks, helping his team whenever they're getting into the opponent territory.
Short passes now by Rajasthan United. I think Rajasthan United will have to show the urgency here. Gokulam Kerala will be happy to sit back and defend unless Rajasthan United puts the pressure on them. And that tempo has to go up now. It's no longer, the score is no longer at 0-0. It's now 2-0. So also Gokulam Kerala has a cushion as well. So if they are not increasing the tempo, I think the Red Army is happy to sit back. This is a chance for Rajasthan United. That's a lovely setup. Justin coming in from right. Wonderfully cut in. The chance remains, and that shot into the corner, making it 3-0. That has been sniped from range. And here comes the Sioux. It is Srikuttan, the captain for the day for Gokulam Kerala, who gets them the lead.
So at one time it was thought that Alex Sanchez will bang it in and score his second. And then it is Srikuttan who joined the party and has registered his name to the goals sheet. And what a match Gokulam Kerala are having. And we have as many as 3 changes on the card. So Rishabh, who did start in the last match, is back now. And he will be substituting Abhijit. So Rishabh, Rishad comes for Abhijit. Look at that goal meanwhile. absolutely unmarked, and he was just in the right time, in the right place. Look at that. Gets the ball and banks it in. So Alex Sanchez just a step ahead, and then Srikuttan comes in, banks it in, scores the third goal, and then celebrates CR7 style. So 3 changes, we'll come to that later on, as Jefferson Oliveira turning out to be a tragic hero today. Passes it back to the keeper, and Rajasthan United trying to get into the opponent half. Ball goes out of play, and Richard Gadzey will be taking the throw in. Richard hasn't delivered as much as the Rajasthan supporters would have wanted him to. Lumkin Kongsai.
Rajasthan United definitely now will look forward for that opening goal, but it doesn't really look like Gokulam Kerala will allow them to breathe. At the moment, they are enlivened. They are coming at Rajasthan United like bees in a hive. They'll wait here. Edu Bedia once again, the chief orchestrator of all this symphony that has been knitted together by Gokulam Kerala, plays it back. Salam Ranjan Singh. Back to Salam Ranjan Singh once again. And yes, you're talking about the changes. Srikuttan has gone out, Justin Okoye has gone out, and so has Abhijit. Alejandro Sanchez trying to use that central channel. Now shifted towards the left wing. Nicely teed forward, Nili Perdomo. He was almost on the tail of it, but Sachin Jha, Saurav, the incoming substitute, he could have got himself a gilt-edged assist straight away. What a chance indeed. It's just that Nili Perdomo couldn't really latch onto it. That's a foul. Referee giving it in favor of Rajasthan United. Salam Ranjan Singh warned. He's already on a yellow, so the referee doesn't really want to get the yellow card out once again. So maybe that last word of mouth. And now Rajasthan United coming all the way from the right. Nicely sent forward there by Dario Da Silva Jr. Well kept by Surajit Singh Negi. Looking for some space. Eventually brought down. Referee says that's absolutely all right. Here's a chance for Gokulam Kerala as they come all the way from the right. And it looks like it's going to be Nufal. He's got some venomous speed, looking for space, shooting opportunity as well. There comes the cross opportunity. Alejandro Sanchez couldn't really get the power behind the header. That was slightly higher for him. So the chest trap as well that he was trying didn't really work in his favor. Nufal looking for space again. Danger still looms large. And Edu Bedia sends it forward. The defender barely clawing it away.
So once again, the Gokulam Kerala back in the attacking mode with a few fresh pair of legs. There's Edu Bedia, who is marshalling the midfield. Tries to find Nili, and Nili trying to find Sanchez. Once again, Sanchez, is he onside? Yes, he is, and he scores another one. It's number 4 for Gokulam Kerala. And he scores his second goal as well. So it's a goal feast here at Kozhikode Stadium. EMS Corporation Stadium, Kozhikode. And Gokulam Kerala are scoring one after another goal. This is goal number 4, the second for Sanchez. And it's turning out to be a rather one-sided match here at the EMS Corporation Stadium, Kozhikode. Look at that.
The rampage continues, the song continues, the slaughter continues as Alejandro Sanchez keeps on scoring for fun. Look at the smile on his face. He's now comfortably the leading goal scorer for Gokulam Kerala. We'll have to also see if he's the leading scorer of the tournament so far with 5 goals. And this kind of tells you there's not going to be any more giant killing today. Gokulam Kerala has got the tone absolutely right. Unless there's a miracle gracing the EMS Corporation Stadium and the White Brigade, Gokulam Kerala has got their feet well in advance. Here comes Justin. In fact, not Justin. Coming all the way from the left. Nick Nili Perdomo trying his luck from range, though couldn't really keep it down. That could easily have been goal number 5. Look at Nili Perdomo. He's famished for a goal as well. 4 shots from him once again. And it looked like it was Saurav, who's been pretty instrumental ever since he's come out to play. 18 shots from Gokulam Kerala, just 8 of them on target, tells you the kind of dominion, the kind of imperious dominion that they have knitted forward. While the Rajasthan United, at the moment, they feel like they are stranded in the desert without a drop of water in their backpack.
Absolutely. And the worst score that they had in the last season was against Churchill Brothers. They lost that match 0-5. And today, there is always a chance that this scorecard will even be worse for them. Already 4 goals have been scored and 15 more minutes of regulation time left.
Niladri, to be honest, I'm sensing a goal fest here. 4-0 is definitely a goal fest, but I won't be surprised if we see a couple more before we head into that final whistle.
Yes, absolutely. The way Gokulam Kerala playing, lovely touch there. And that was the left full back. Hafiz, Sahif rather. And he has joined the party. He's coming in with overlaps very often. And it has increased to manifold in the second half. And he's doing it quite effectively. Now the referee has become a bit agitated with the complaint of Shahif. Anyway, a free kick has been awarded. And Nili with the kick, but has been dealt with effectively by Junior. No white shirt. All the red shirts in the midfield, they are dominating. As Raghav tries to play solo over there, and he loses out, and that will be a throw-in in favour of Gokulam Kerala as Etupedia is on the ground and is up on his feet, and so the match will resume with the throw-in.
Gokulam Kerala just taking their time right now. It was supposed to be Rajasthan United to control the tempo in the second half, but they have been completely blown away by the hosts. It's understandable that you're playing away from home. You've lost 2 matches on the trot, but the kind of submission that we witnessed here, that has been somewhat extremely eyesore for any football fan who's currently supporting Rajasthan United. Of course, football fans, they share a very strong bond with their team. No matter how many losses you have, at the end of the day, you will still show up for their games. I think that's the passion, that's the love and commitment that you have. But again, at the end of the day, results are also really expected, because that's nice football here, to be honest, from Gokulam Kerala. Nice formation, kept intact. Edobedia was trying to send the ball back, but eventually a bit of panic button being struck already. Kind of a tussle there with Justin Okoye. And now the ball received on towards the far right. Well kept in play there, Nufal, who plays it all the way back to Rishad. Sent in the path of Alejandro Sanchez, who sends it down the central channel. This can be another goal! And the goalkeeper Sachin Jha pulling off wonders there. Alejandro looked back for a moment expecting a penalty, but it clearly wasn't one, because Sachin Jha was well in control of the ball, and Alejandro somewhat couldn't really control his balance, taking a tumble.
A good save, definitely, and a brave one as well, as he came out. And this is Sanchez. He's looking for his third goal today. And he did score with his second touch after he came as a substitute. The first touch was almost a goal, and the second touch was a header. And that was the second goal of the match. And then, look at that. Edubadia. And he was fouled there. And this is the last bit of action. Not a foul though, this time. Clean save. Now, substitutions for Rajasthan United. There's a number 7 is coming in. Number 7 is Paulo. He's a Brazilian. Paulo is a midfielder. He comes in and let's see whether he can effect some change in the course of the match. Vanlal Zoma is also on the field, and we'll let you know who have gone out.
I think this change has come a bit too late. Paulo Victor Duvale, he could have been introduced early since they were trailing in the first half itself. Maybe he could have introduced at the very start of the second half.
Richard has gone out, and so has Chunga. Richard has gone out and has given away to Paulo. And Chunga has gone out, given away to Zoma. Nidhi Krishnan, right full back. Edubadia. Attack from the right. This time it has been dealt with effectively though by Surajit Singh Negi. Good defending. The ball goes out to play, and that will be a throw-in though. Saurav, who's come as a substitute, is operating from the right, so is Naufal as well. Naufal perhaps is shifted to the left at the moment. Saurav, good looking pass. And once again, Surajit Singh Negi. And once again he clears the ball, but at the cost of another throw-in. Nidhi Krishna, the right full back, is going into the overlaps very frequently as another change. Number 9 for Gokulam Kerala, that is Santamil. He is coming in for Nili.
Yeah, finally a bit of breathing space for Nili Perdomo. He's had a sensational game. Santamil though, he's not exactly how you define experience, but he's an exciting talent to watch out for. Always bursting with energy. That's poorly done. Could have done better actually. Allows Rajasthan United to breathe. They'll take their time now. Sends the ball all the way back to the defense. I think they will have to. I think one of the crucial fallacies of Rajasthan United today definitely has been the silence of Chunga. Chunga is usually extremely active out on that right wing, but the way Gokulam Kerala has defended against them, that has been phenomenal stuff.
But that was a good run from Dario Jr. on that occasion. The pass, however, was not that accurate. We need to see more of such runs, more of such solo efforts as the new man gets the ball. But can't do anything more than that. Just one touch. Not the best of touches anyway. So the ball falls back to Jefferson Oliveira, and he starts all over again.
Here's an opportunity now for Gokulam Kerala. I think this time the referee blowing the whistle.
Card.
Yeah. Santamil, the incoming substitute, booked this time.
So how many yellow cards in all?
6 for Gokulam Kerala, 1 for Rajasthan. So 7 altogether. A very staggering number.
Yes, of course. And there's a possibility of a second yellow for anyone. And then we'll be getting back to that old story of red cards. Just to remind our viewers that these two teams played 4 times against each other, and on all the occasions, at least one player has been shown a red card. Well, I'm saying at least one because on one occasion, 2 players were shown red card, and all those players belong to the Rajasthan United team. But as far as the yellow cards are concerned today, Gokulam Kerala are way ahead of Rajasthan United as Junior comes in with his solo effort. But too little too late perhaps for Rajasthan.
The drums are being beaten in harmony, and why not? Your home team at the moment surging ahead, winning the match by 4-0. Just 5 minutes of regulation time to come up. A corner here. I'm pretty sure now the target for Gokulam Kerala will be to go into the tunnel with a clean sheet. The second match, they couldn't produce the clean sheet. Neither could they do that in the first game. But today they have a gilt-edged opportunity to do that. Here comes the corner, floated into the mix. A chance here once again. Jefferson de Oliveira. You simply cannot put him out of, or keep him out of the game.
So another corner. Jefferson Oliveira. Now he has some newcomers in support as well. Another cross comes in. Headed away though. And another header from the new man, Paulo, the Brazilian. But that was too weak a header. No problem whatsoever for the Gokulam Kerala keeper, Devansh Davas. He's done pretty well today. Kept the Rajasthan shots and attempts at bay. There were some shots. One of them, of course, came from Jefferson. That was the free kick taken in the dying minutes of the first half. But that was a lovely save from the Gokulam keeper. And his counterpart, Sachin Jha, did play well, but that was not enough. He conceded 4 goals already in this match. 3 more minutes left of regulation time. Maybe another 5 or 6 minutes will be added by the 4th official. As Nofal now comes in all by himself. He has Sanchez in front. Goes for Sanchez. He takes a shot and he finds the back of the net once again. So that's number 3 for Sanchez.
Second hat-trick, in fact, Fi League 2023. And it comes from the Spaniard Alejandro Sanchez. The first came from Yash Tripathi, someone who's playing for Rajasthan United. But what a shot there. He stationed himself to pull the trigger and then lashed it out. In fact, whiplashed it out as the ball trickled into the back of the net for the 5th time on the evening as Gokulam Kerala surges ahead by 5-0.
And look at that once again. The angle was acute, but the placement was perfect. Lovely pass from Nofal. And Alex Sanchez doing the rest. Perfect placement. Nothing that Sachin Jha could have done. So, this man has already scored his 6th goal. And at the moment he is in the lead in the goal scorers list as well. Last year there was a stiff competition between Luka Matsin and David Castaneda Munoz. And finally, Luka Matsin just edged past the Srinidhi player. And this year, the competition for the highest scorer has already begun with Sanchez leading the pack.
There's a chance, there's an opportunity for Rajasthan United that goes begging again. And now Gokulam Kerala kind of desperate to latch on to the ball. That's going to be a long race, but eventually Sachin Jha comes out of his line. Clears his fences. Sachin Jha knows that he will have to continue delivering what he does the best. Throw in favor of Rajasthan United. In fact, in favor of Gokulam Kerala. A couple of substitutions here for Rajasthan. It looks like Jirjar Terang will be making his way to the center, and Raghav Gupta will eventually be taken off. Another couple of changes were also introduced. We are in the final minute of regulation time. Maybe around 4 to 5 minutes will be added on. There haven't been too many stoppages. It has been a very clean game. Yes, 5 minutes of additional time. So just to give you all a heads up, I think ever since 5 substitutions have started coming in, so 5 and 5, 10 substitutions in all, I think that takes a bit too long, and as a result 4 or 5 minutes of additional time has somewhat become a custom now. And of course a few games definitely has their own sets of stoppages. That is a lovely bit of run there by Saurav, but eventually denied by Jefferson Oliveira. Sensational work from Saurav.
But that last touch was just a bit too heavy, which is why that run was stopped prematurely. It was a lovely run down the middle as Nofal gets another run. That's a very good looking forward pass, but very well anticipated there by Jefferson Oliveira. Attack coming at the other end. That was the new man, Avinash Raul. He doesn't get the ball though. Well dealt with by Salam Ranjan Singh. So 5 changes for both the teams. That Rohit almost makes another team coming on the ground. Previously 3 players, or 3 substitutions rather, were allowed. Even before 2 were allowed. And now we are seeing 5 substitutions. Maybe a day will come when there will be rolling substitutions in football, just like hockey, for example. That is, the match is not stopped. The substitutions take place. That's called rolling substitutions. We have it in hockey, we have in basketball, but in football, it's still something which we haven't seen. Thankfully, perhaps, thankfully from the commentator's point of view. As Sanchez comes in and he falls and he has been put down. So a penalty has been awarded to Gokulam Kerala.
It seems that the woes simply don't stop on the evening like this. I think now EMS Corporation Stadium is starting to haunt Rajasthan United. They are in absolutely uncharted waters. And this can be a chance for Alejandro Sanchez to make it 4 in today's match. And Gokulam Kerala, what an incredible outing. I think there's nothing for them to protest actually, because that looked like a foul, a clear foul.
Yes, of course, and the referee was very near the action, near the ball as well. So it will be none other than Sanchez. It's Alex Sanchez, ready with a penalty. Can he score his 4th and the 6th for his team? Alex Sanchez, and that's saved. What a lovely save from Sachin Jha. He anticipated it well, and all of a sudden something at least going Rajasthan's way. Look at that. Look at Sachin Jha. He was cool, and what a good save that was. Sanchez has been denied his 4th goal. And Gokulam Kerala have been denied the 6th goal.
That was drilled with all his power. I think that's something what Sanchez does. He really shoots it with all the power he's got, but at times it's slightly unfortunate that you can't really place it past the extended reach of the goalkeeper. Could have done better though. It could have actually gone for an aerial shot. But nonetheless, I think what he's achieved tonight, I don't think that penalty being missed will really bother him if it doesn't boil down to the goal difference in the dying embers of the league. which
of
we've
course.
seen before previously.
Yeah, of course. And at that time, he will rue the fact that he missed a penalty in a match where the penalty, in fact, a penalty conversion, in fact, was insignificant because his team is up by as many as 5 goals. Can Rajasthan score at least a consolation goal? It doesn't seem to be. As Gokulam Kerala are defending well. They've scored as many as 5 goals. At the same time, the defense has been rock solid, and so has been the last man of defense. And finally, the long whistle from referee Tanmay Dhar indicating the end of the match with this scoreline on your screen. Gokulam Kerala Football Club 5, Rajasthan United 0.
What an incredible encounter, in fact, by Gokulam Kerala. I'm sure they will not think about the missed penalty for long. They'll be happy about what they have achieved and what they haven't. I think Alejandro Sanchez today came out as a substitute instead of playing in the starting 11. But ever since he's come on, it was an entirely revamped Gokulam Kerala side. In fact, I won't say revamped. It was a new look Gokulam Kerala side. They started the game on a high and they went higher from there on. That's the stats. 59% ball possession, 20 shots from Gokulam Kerala. Just 7 of them from Rajasthan United. 10 of them on target for Gokulam Kerala. 3 of them on target for Rajasthan United. 21 fouls as well. Even there Gokulam Kerala had the lead. 5 yellow cards for Gokulam Kerala. 5 corners. Rajasthan United just had 1 yellow card with only 7 corners. And apart from that, here are the 20 shots. I think this is going to be narrating an essay. Alejandro Sanchez came out in the second half, scored a hat-trick, missed a penalty, took 5 shots. Komran Tusunov scored a goal, took 4 shots. Nili Perdomo had 4 shots. Abhijit took a couple of them. Justin took a couple of them. Shrikuttan VS took a couple of them. Edo Bedia had a solitary one as well, though that came from range and it was off target.
So a lot of shots on target as well, as opposed to only 7 from Rajasthan United. Chunga having 3 of them. Richard 2, Jefferson 1. So, and Paulo 1. So that has been a sorry state of affairs from Rajasthan United. And it has been an emphatic performance from Gokulam Kerala. 21 fouls and a number of yellow cards. Justin himself fouling 4 times. Alex Sanchez guilty of 2. Abhijit 2. Komran 2. Srikuttan 2. It's Ranjan Singh 2. Haku as well being guilty of foul. And on this count, they were far ahead of Rajasthan United. Rajasthan United effecting 8 fouls. 3, 2, 1, 1, 1. And those were the places, the white spots, as you can see, the places from where the fouls were committed and free kicks conceded. But for the first time, Rohit, these 2 teams played and no red card was shown. Thankfully enough, because we saw a flurry of yellow cards from referee Tanmay Dhar. So, these are the highlights of the day.
It wasn't just a flurry of yellow cards, it was a flurry of shots as well. 27 of them collectively, 20 of them coming from Gokulam Kerala. Few crucial saves from Sachin Jha. And incessant attempts coming one after the other that kept both the teams on their toes. We had to wait for that first goal. Rajasthan United kept their guards up high. They even tried a few shots of their own from distance. Sachin Jha was crucial. That was the first goal. In fact, that was once again, as I mistake that, Komran Tusunov rattled the woodwork. Then came the knuckleball, teeing up Nili Perdomo perfectly. And then Justin Okoye set up Nili Perdomo once again, who cut back in sharply but slightly awkward. Then this was a lovely chance for Justin Okoye to try and take a shot. Wonderfully set in there by Komron Tursunov from the left by Nili Perdomo, and Komron Tursunov smashed it with extreme prejudice as the ball trickled into the back of the net. Once again, a closer look at that goal. That was the start of all the chaos, all the frenzy and all the despair for Rajasthan United. And if that was the overture, the glass-shattering crescendo must have been heard from at least a couple of planets away.
And that was the free kick, well saved by the keeper. Sachin Jha did play well today, but unfortunately for him, he had to concede goals, not one or two, but goals galore. And most of them came in the second half. So these were the attempts taken by the Rajasthan players. That was Chunga, once again, not able to keep the ball on target though. And then came a few substitutes. One of them, of course, is Alex Sanchez, and he changed the entire script of the match.
Well, that was just the first of the hat-trick that was to come. He could have scored with his first touch as well. He came menacingly close,
And
but
this
unfortunately skied the ball.
And this was the second touch, in fact.
So this tells you how good the Spaniard is, and that is why he's been captaining the side. That was the second goal. In fact, that was the third goal, not the second one for Alejandro Sanchez. It was thought that, as you pointed out, he would bang that in, but he kind of didn't reach that out. Shrikuttan, on the contrary, who was wearing the captain's armband, sniped that out, and there you go, bam, right in the back of the net. And there, the massive Sue. And from there on, Gokulam never really stopped, and this was the chance for Alejandro Sanchez to make it his second of the night, and a third for Gokulam Kerala. In fact, the fourth for Gokulam Kerala going forward. However, he was not yet done, as the hat-trick was still to come. The Predator circling in the opposition defensive half. This was sort of teeing up Nili Perdomo, who went for the shot that went just wide, in fact, by Whiskers. And then this run again kept his composure, the referee blowing his whistle. This was that third goal for Alejandro Sanchez. Once again, the placement was absolutely impeccable.
And that was a lovely pass from Nofal, and Sanchez doing the rest in style. Look at that placement, perfect placement. And he gets his hat-trick as well. And the sixth goal in the tournament, in the league, only in his third match. And then he could have scored his fourth from this penalty, but he missed from the spot. Very good save from the keeper. So that's how the match ended. Undoubtedly a one-sided match, and this is the final score. Gokulam Kerala Football Club 5, Rajasthan United Football Club 0. So that's all from the EMS Corporation Stadium, Kozhikode today. We'll be back with more matches of I-League 2023-24. So stay tuned. Till then, from all of us here in the production team, goodbye and good night.